The Marathon V6030 4830 Recycler Baler. Operation Guidelines and Procedures video. Before operating your new recycler, it is important that all users of the unit review and understand the operating instructions in the service manual. This video is a supplement to the service manual and only meant to aid in your understanding of the recycler. Marathon's recycler is certified to be in compliance with ANSI Z 245.5. To maintain this compliance, it is very important that no modifications be made to the recycler. First, let's review the important operational decals on the recycler. The recycler operator should never place any part of his or her body inside the bale chamber while the recycler is in operation. All personnel should stand clear and back from the unit. Federal regulations prohibit the operation of the recycler by any person under 18 years of age. The recycler's panel box contains high voltage necessary for its operation. It should not be opened by operating personnel under any circumstances. Please contact your local service technician when maintenance is required. Danger: stay off. Do not climb on the recycler. The recycler is not equipped with climbing apparatus. Please do not risk injury in trying to climb on the unit. Periodic maintenance of the recycler is your responsibility and should be done by a qualified service technician. We suggest that you place the technician's phone number on this decal for easy reference. The feed gate is located on the front of the recycler directly above the bale door. All material to be baled will be deposited in the opening behind this gate. The bale door is also located on the front of the recycler directly below the feed gate. The bale door provides access to tie off and eject the completed bale. The wheel ratchet is located on the side of the recycler. Its purpose is to control the opening and closing of the bale door. The recycler platen is the horizontal steel assembly that is attached to the cylinder. The platen exerts the compacting forces used in the baling process. The structural ejector is located directly in the center of the bale chamber floor. When a bale has reached its proper sizing and the ejector is engaged, the ejector will lift and eject the bale. This sequence will be covered in more detail later in the program. The electrical panel box is on the side of the recycler. This is the recycler's control center, containing all the necessary components for its operation. On the front of the panel box are the controls for each recycler function. It's very important that you understand the operation of each of these controls. The recycler is equipped with a key-operated on-off switch to prevent unauthorized use. Authorized personnel should always remove this key when the recycler is not in operation. Located directly below is the green auto cycle button. By depressing the auto cycle button, the recycler will proceed in its normal full cycle. The red emergency stop button should be pushed anytime it's necessary to stop the recycler instantly. The recycler is also equipped with both manual up and manual down control buttons. These controls override the auto cycle and allow for manual operation of the recycler's platen. It's important to note that the manual down control will only operate when both the feed gate and bale door are closed. In addition to the control buttons, Marathon has provided an important indicator light. The warning light signals that the recycler is in operation and that all personnel should stand clear. It also serves as a warning light. In the event that the feed gate or bale door are open and the light is on, immediately discontinue use of the recycler and contact a qualified service technician for assistance. Now, let's begin the baling process. First, place a large, flat piece of cardboard on the recycler floor. This will help keep the channels clear of material, which is important when tying off the bale. Feed material into the recycler. With its automatic feed gate, the Marathon recycler is always ready for material loading. Once the material has been deposited, simply pull the feed gate handle down. This will automatically reset the gate latch and complete gate closing. The feed gate is then locked and can only be opened upon completion of the baling cycle. To start the baling process, simply push the auto cycle button. Marathon's high-press power unit forces the platen to dwell on the material, assuring high bale densities. Once the platen has retracted, the feed gate automatically reopens for the next load of materials. Once again, first feed the material, next close and latch the feed gate, then depress the auto cycle button. This process will be repeated until the bale is made. When the platen comes down and the arrows align, the proper bale height has been reached and the bale is made. In preparation for bale tie-off, depress the manual up button until the feed gate opens. Insert a large, flat piece of cardboard across the top of the bale. Close the feed gate and press the manual down button until the platen is down and the arrows align again. Caution! Clear personnel away from the bale door. Release the door latch by turning the wheel ratchet. The feed gate is released as the bale door opens. Be sure the feed gate is completely opened before proceeding. Insert the bale ties loop end first. Tie off the bale. For these procedures, Marathon strongly recommends that safety glasses and leather gloves be used. Simply feed the loop end of the bale tie through the top row of the steel slots. Go to the back of the baler and take the wire tie and feed it into the lower slot aligned with the top slot and push it through until it appears at the bottom of the baler in front. As each bale tie is fed through the slots, it should be tied off. Bale ties should be tied hand tight to allow for bale expansion. Marathon recommends that 6 bale ties always be used to tie the bale off. If cardboard interference is encountered during the tie feeding procedure, insert the provided tie slot cleaner to clear the slot. Now you're ready to eject the bale. Go to the back of the baler and manually place the chain ejector hook onto the rear of the platen. The hook is inserted through the center slot in the rear of the baler to the platen rod. Place a pallet or pallet jack at the foot of the recycler to press the manual up button. Continue holding the manual up button until the bale is ejected completely. Remove the bale. Close the bale door and feed gate. The operator must then depress the auto cycle button. As the unit cycles, the chain ejector is automatically reset. To prepare for the next bale, open the bale door and place a piece of flat cardboard on the chamber floor. Using the wheel ratchet, lock the door securely. The recycler is now ready for loading. This completes the recycler's baling process.